Welcome back to SKT and this extended cut video where we're exploring a paradise sand island in our 4x4 and off-road caravan, and we personally think that this is the pinnacle of off-grid beach camping.
Go!
The fishing's epic.
Oh, that's a good fish.
The surfing is epic, and also the fall driving is epic, but there is one huge catch, and we're going to share something about this ideal looking destination that will scare 99% of you from coming here. And spoiler alert, no one is talking about it. Giveaway time. We want to say thank you to you guys and give back. So we are giving you guys the chance to win these iThrottle quick deflate valves. They deflate your tires in less than 30 seconds. They're epic. These things are valued at 120 bucks. So all you have to do to win these, hit that subscribe button. It's free to do. You have to like this video and comment the code word that I've hidden somewhere in the video. I'm going to be really sneaky and only flash it up on the screen for like 1 second. But like I said, iThrottle quick deflate valves. And you guys know that iThrottle are making the best throttle controller in the industry right now, and we do have a discount code with them, SKT, and you'll get 10% off free shipping on that throttle controller. We're doing this giveaway for every single one of our Island Challenge videos. Get in the draw, guys. Back to the video.
So we've just pulled over on our way back to camp and we're doing a little bit of whale watching, but this season has honestly amazed us so much. We obviously come from WA where we get the whales, but it's just nothing like this level. There is whales everywhere here. You're seeing them every 2 seconds. You can stop on the beach and you'll see like 5 whales in 10 minutes. It's just crazy.
Yeah, I reckon we've seen like multiple like packs of like 4 and 5 whales moving together too. Like I've never seen that before, and they're brand new babies. Like they don't get any smaller or newer than that.
Yeah.
So like it's pretty special to see it all.
The first one we saw, we were like googling about it because it looked like it was an albino whale, and we're like, oh my god, that's so cool. But we googled, and in their first week of life, they're like a really light, like a white grey colour.
It's like old mate's having a bit of trouble here in the Padge. He's having an absolute Padge of a time with that thing. But it looks like the sand gets pretty soft up here. So even though it has 80 on the number plates, it's definitely 100. It's so sick. Go, Bruss. Come on, mate. Here we go. Now old mate's having a crack. What do you reckon?
Stop filming everyone.
This is sick. Go, mate. Sick car. Sounds good.
You must be pressing all the buttons.
I don't know if that one would have many buttons, eh? Oh, he's got it now.
You reckon?
Yeah.
No.
He's moving. I'd love to see his temp gauge. Listen to that thing sing.
Jeez Louise. See out the window. Let's go.
We made it.
You're gonna wait to see if old mate gets up?
Yeah, I will. That was sick. I love having to do that. Today's video sponsor is Simify. Now we're just at the hotel. We're going to New Zealand for the New Zealand Caravan show, and we have been proudly using Simify eSIMs on all of our overseas trips. So when they reached out to sponsor this video, we knew it was something that you guys would love. Say goodbye to physical SIM cards. They're a thing of the past. They're dinosaurs. They're hard to organize. They're pesky. They're fiddly. They are gone. And say kia ora to the Simify eSIM, which you can literally purchase purchase on your smartphone at the touch of a button and have it fully set up, functioning on your phone before you can order your next drink at the airport bar.
The install of the eSIM was super quick and easy, and we had it all set up within 60 seconds. Once you've purchased your eSIM, you download the Simify app to your phone and follow the prompts to activate the SIM. Then once you land at your destination, you just toggle the SIM on in your settings and it's ready to go.
Traveling, airports, and even security can be stressful enough. The last thing you want to worry about is a physical SIM card. Simify has you covered, and it has allowed us not only to stay in contact with our loved ones while traveling, but with no roaming fees, we've been able to keep our YouTube videos uploading every single week for you guys to enjoy. Simify has made our travel experience a lot less stressful. So if you want a Simify eSIM for your next trip, make sure you jump on the website and use the discount code SKT15. It's going to get you a discount, and let me tell you, it's going to make your trip a whole lot more enjoyable. Good morning. We've woken up to another pearl of day here on Moreton Island. Check it out. It is actually a glass off on the west side. And the good thing about island life and being somewhat castaways in freaking luxury caravans is you get to pick what side of the island you want to be on. And if the wind's crap here, you always have somewhere, whether it's the north, south, east or west side of the island, which is cool. But I'm just setting up the bloody boat here. How's this? We got a little boat park out the back, and I'm going to be putting the sounder on today. So a lot of people asked us about what sounder and stuff we're running. We're not sponsored, but we're running a Garmin. This all came with the boat secondhand, and yeah, that's the screen there. And how cool is this? So the transducer goes on the back, just pretty standard sort of setup, but how cool is this box? So the screen gets mounted on that, and then inside this box here, the way the sounder's powered is through this little setup here. So you can mount 2 batteries in this, and it's set up for Makita batteries. So how cool is that? You put a Makita battery, you slide it in, and that's what powers your sounder. So for people that travel and need to carry like gear that's sort of got multiple functions, I run Makita gear. Again, not sponsored, it was just when I was a Sparky, I always used to run Makita. So all this came with the boat, so it was just meant to be. So at the moment, we're just charging up. How much fuel I got actually? I better check that before we head out. Oh, we got heaps. So today we're gonna go drop a few bigger baits out in this shipping channel pretty much where the drop off is, because it goes from about 5 meters to about 20 meters. And that's why all these big boats and cruise ships and US military boats and stuff are all coming so close to the island, because that's literally where the drop off is. So we're just charging the Makita battery up off the inverter in the car. And yeah, we're gonna head out. Hopefully today we can get a couple fish, because yesterday was pretty dismal. Catching fish that are like 60 millimeters long is definitely not why we came to Moreton Island. So we're gonna drop a few bigger baits, and hopefully big baits equal big fish. But the engine went really good yesterday. One thing I have been doing with the Yummy is a lot of people told me to run this out of fuel when I stopped using it for like 2 weeks. And what that does is it pulls all the fuel and burns all the fuel in the carby, obviously. And yeah, that means it's not going to get a block carby, because what happens with the 91 or 95, it gets all gunky if it just sits there in the carby. So yeah, that stops you having to do carby rebuilds in Ningaloo. So I've been running out of fuel, and it's been running really, really well ever since. But I got really lucky with this, because we did run it without any 2-stroke oil for like 5-10 minutes up at the Ningaloo. But how sick is this? You get to drop the boat in straight in front of camp, and then hopefully we can get a fish. And then later on, I think Sarah really wants to snorkel the Tangalooma Rex. And yeah, we're gonna go there later, because hopefully the tourists will all hit it in the morning off the ferries and off the cruise ships. And then we can hit it in the afternoon, fingers crossed. But let's head out and see if we can get a fish. Woo, we're going fishing, baby. Get out past these little waves. Get it up, that's sick. Get it up. That's a good fish, Sarah.
There's nothing
That's a good fish. That's a good fish. Get it up. Nice and easy now, nice and easy. Nice and easy. That could be a thinky. Oh, it is a little squire. Well done, Sarah. Get it in, yes!
pretty.
You got one. Oh,
So cute. Look at it.
that is sick.
Is that size?
Yeah, over here it is.
Over here, that size.
I was literally, you would not believe this. Keelan was just going, oh my god, I just feel like all I do is rig up on this boat. And I said, don't worry, nothing's happening anyway. And then it hooked on.
I literally rigged Sarah up, bait her up, bloody
I was
do.
on my phone texting my friend saying, oh, can I call you later? I'm just fishing. And then it was just like, on.
Are you kidding me? I don't care who catches them, but one thing I will say is that I haven't even put a freaking bait in the water yet. We've been out for half an hour. So anyway,
That's so funny.
good
I was
fish.
trying to reassure you that
That's a
nothing.
perfect little panty.
How's this for timing? With a little bit of research, we found out that the pink snapper ban in this area started on this very day. And even though this fish was too small, it was gutting to hear that we couldn't keep any of these fish if we did get a size one.
Right, yeah, we're out in about 33 meters deep here. So we're not getting much. Sarah got that little pink snapper. I think they call them a squire here in Queensland, but we'll have a crack a bit closer in. We're just trying to find a bit of ground on the sounder. It's pretty barren out here, pretty flat. So we'll see how we go.
Woo!
Not a little fish, I think.
Sarah's on. It could be a pike or a. Oh, I'm on as well. Oh, I was on. Go, Sarah. Oh, nice. It's a little little wrestling. What have you got? Go, Sarah. Could be a little pinky. What is it? Oh, nice. Well done. Bring it in the boat. Don't put it in the net, it's alright. Well done. Oh, I'm getting a boat right as well. Oh,
Oh shit, it's wrapped around your arm.
oh, this is a good fish. Oh no. It's huge. Whatever this is, it's massive.
Lost it.
Lost everything, I think. Could have been a shark. Yeah, off he's on. Oh, sorry, I got it. It's not very big. A little razzmatazz.
Oh, nice little finger mark.
Cute.
Nice fish.
Should I wind mine in or just? Oh yeah? Oh, look at it.
What a beautiful fish.
Oh,
Doing grunting. Doing grunter.
you can't eat them, can you?
Yeah, you can. You just gotta eat them right. How cool is that? Beautiful valley.
Nice.
Play that. Are you kidding me? How good are these conditions? It is a sheet of glass. It's so overcast you can barely even see the little contours in the ocean, but we didn't have the most epic session. We definitely caught a lot of species of fish, but they weren't like the primoest fish. Sarah caught a few nice pink snapper. I think they call them a squire here. And yeah, it was good fun. Anyway, pull the boat back on the trailer and have a few beers to finish off the day, I reckon. But how good is this? Are you serious? It feels like we're living in some sort of fairyland at the moment.
I present ADHD Chats, presented by Dopamine and Caffeine.
Okay, fun fact for you guys. I know you've been begging to ask the question, what does a dolphin penis look like? Now, look away if you're a little kid. just take 10 seconds off the screen. But this is what the reproductive tool of a dolphin looks like. And obviously this is what they use to make love with other dolphins. And another fun fact is that these animals are the only other animal on planet Earth that actually makes love for pleasure. Moreton Island really seems too good to be true. Well, it is. And here's the catch. You have to sell your left kidney to get here. And we are about to share exactly how much a week on this beautiful island cost us. Here's a little video I made demonstrating what I wish I could do to avoid all these huge costs. Tomorrow we are going to go snorkel the Tangalooma Rex, but given that the weather's about, I don't know what it is, it's probably about 15 degrees right now. It's brisk as, but Sarah's trying to get me drunk. I just cracked a beer and Sarah's made me something very interesting.
It's a frozen berry slushy with pink gin.
Yummy. But anyway, we're not too sure about fires on the island, eh? Like what did you read?
I actually haven't read anything, so I'm not too sure.
I read they have to be in like designated pits. Right, yeah, doing the taste test here. Oh, that is sour.
Maybe I accidentally gave you the one with more lemon in it. I love sour though. I can eat a lemon straight.
Yeah, that's psychopath territory there. Eating lemons straight without even going.
So good.
It's such a weird thing to see, but the ocean's still glassy as. The cool thing about Moreton is that the shipping channel's so close, so you see all these ships and you get to read where they've come from. It sounds pretty trivial. Rightio, so you're probably wondering how you guys can get to Moreton Island. Well, if I was watching this video surfing, fishing, shipwrecks, having beers on the beach, I'd be wondering how to get here. So it isn't cheap, and we're going to break down the costs and all the permits and stuff, all the information that you guys need to know.
Yeah. So I think for just a vehicle, it was like $250 return, so there and back. And then obviously we bought our caravan, so that put it up to around like $600 for us to come over with the caravan return. Then the four-wheel drive permit, that was $50 for a month. Otherwise you can do like an annual permit if you live over here. And I think the annual permit was like $100 or $150 or something like that. And then the camping is $15 a night, so it's like super cheap to camp on the island, and that's for 2 adults. I'm not sure for families, but for a couple it's $15 a night, which is just crazy cheap.
Yeah, so I'll put the total on the screen that it's cost us for this trip. I might even include like fuel and all that sort of stuff. $1,100 to be on Moreton Island, and that's not including insurances, internet, all those other hidden costs that you pay all the time. So I reckon it'd be up around that $2,000 for this week on Moreton Island. And if you did have kids and a family set up, I reckon well over $2,000 for the week. So this amount is well over our budget, and to give you an idea, if you kept spending that amount every single week for the whole year, you'd be up around $100,000 for the year.
A dump point down near like Tangalooma, and there's a little water icon on the map, but last time we were here we brought all of our water and I don't remember seeing any water, so just come with all your water. Yeah,
I would say just pack a heap of water and food and alcohol, because a lot of the supplies on the island are for the locals that live here, so you don't want to be putting too much pressure on the island itself. But we came from the port of Brisbane, so that's where we got on the MyCat ferry, and you book that online. You just put in all your details. Like I said in the last video, 3.6 meters is the maximum height you can bring a trailer onto that ferry, which is good.
Look at the massive cruise ship coming through.
Yeah, massive. Is that a P&O?
Carnival.
We'll show you guys this in a minute. It's coming past. This is why we like sitting out here and just bloody ship watching.
It looks like it's so close.
It's massive. Holy shit. But anyway, so the MyCat, the tyre pressures I would drop down to is around sort of 16 PSI all around if I was doing this again. Like we showed you last video, we did get very bogged. That was just because it was just one of those situations we were always going to get bogged. I wouldn't say it was any person's fault. It was just a crappy little spot to get bogged in. So anyway, if you're towing a caravan, definitely camp on the west side. You have to be super ballsy and experienced and know what you're doing with all the gear to try to get a caravan to the east side. If you have a pop top, I would say it's so doable.
Yeah, very.
I reckon we could even get the van behind us here to the east side if
100%.
we
we could. I reckon it's just because it's also eroded at the campsite, so that's what would stuff us up once we get there.
Yeah,
but I genuinely think we would be fine getting through that track.
Yeah, there's no point doing the track if there's nowhere to camp. Like I said, it's not cheap, but it's an adventurous place, and there's something about getting dropped on a sand island where there's no roads.
Moreton's probably our favourite island. It's so cool.
Yeah, and it's really quiet. Like, there's not too many people around. You get your own privacy. Like, I could be stark naked right now, and the only people you're going to see is
this whole cruise ship.
This massive cruise ship. I don't know if you guys can see that. Insane.
Who's been on a cruise ship? We really want to do one, but I don't know if we'd get bored. Is this actually real life? It's so beautiful.
Look at this sunset.
Going from such an overcast day that looked like there was going to be no sunset.
What the heck?
Coming through that crack, and now the whole sky is just lit up. So pretty.
Look at this. And a freaking butterfly.
They're all my signs.
So Sarah's had a few people pass away, and sunsets, and butterflies, and $2 coins. Crazy. Someone's talking to us right now. And the camera's not doing it justice. I've been trying to capture this thing. We've woken up to another pearler of a day, and it is time for us to brave the bull sharks and snorkel the famous Tangalooma wrecks. Alright, we just got to the the bloody Tangalooma. I get that mixed up all the time. Let's jump in. Hopefully the viz is good. There's so many people today, but that's alright. We get to snorkel a shipwreck, which is so cool.
Let's see how great it is.
How cool was that?
That was very cool, but it's so cold.
I would not recommend touching the reef, but check out my foot.
Yeah.
Look at this. Got bloody cuts everywhere from trying to do them swim throughs. Do not recommend.
We had a beautiful snorkel at Tangalooma, and now we've come all the way over to the other side of the island. We're back at North Point, and their waves are very small, so hopefully I can go out and get a few waves by myself, because last time it felt a tiny bit big for me, even though Keelan said it was perfect.
Woo! The shredder, the sleigh, the big kahuna. Radio, a little tip if anyone out there wants to start to learn to surf. This is my board, and you can see how thin it is and how small it is. Get a bigger board, so get the biggest board you physically can. We got this size because it fits on the roof under the boat, but as you can see, look how thick that is compared to mine, and tall. This is a 7.6, what Sarah's riding, and it's one of the easiest boards, a soft top, to learn how to surf on. And if you fall on the board, it doesn't matter. You're not going to crack your teeth or knock your front teeth out or give yourself a really cheap circumcision. Woohoo! Let's go surfing! Getting some tubes. We're getting tubes. Do you like my hat? Keeping the sun off me noggin.
Don't want to turn into a bloody watermelon cracked open, red raw. Oh, we could have went that one. Look at these beautiful little waves coming through. Here we go. We'll go this one, Sarah. Up, 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 up. Woo! Nice. Nice, keep going. Keep going. Nice. Oh, Sarah just got like probably a 200-meter wave, I reckon. Look at, she's walking up the beach. It was that far.
It was so fun.
That was the best wave you've ever got.
It was like a little whitewash one that just reformed into a nice little wave. Are you getting out?
No, we're just walking back up because you rode it so far. I'm not paddling that far. I'm just going to walk. Just sitting out here waiting for a wave of my own. Left Sarah to her own devices, which is a little bit scary. But it's so peaceful sitting out here. There's not many waves. Well, to be honest, I'm almost 100 kilos, so I need something with a bit of push to get me going, especially on such a little high-performance board. But yeah, it's so peaceful sitting out here. It's a little bit sharky though, I won't lie to you. The sun is setting a little bit, and then you get this like glare on the ocean, and it pretty much stops you from seeing anything in the water. So it's probably the same sharkiness as it was at lunchtime, but because you can't see, it always feels a little bit more sharky than what it actually is, I think. I'm absolutely fiending a beer. I reckon it's almost beer o'clock time for sure. And tonight we are having something that you guys think that we have every night. I'm sure you can guess what it is. We don't eat steaks every night, guys. We just show you guys when we do eat steaks, pretty much. We love cooking outside in our videos, so we love doing steaks on the barbie, but we probably eat them maybe once a fortnight, I'd say. Woo! Along the eastern beach, and it is like just postcard material. The sky's starting to light up, and I'm trying to race back for the sunset on the west side, but let me tell you, the east side is just as beautiful, and it's more rugged because you got this open ocean, which is my favorite. And yeah, it's just so much fun. We're on a sand island, guys. How crazy is this? Like, there's no roads. These are the roads. Like, it just feels like we're in a fairyland right now. But yeah, let's keep cruising. Hopefully we can make it back for sunset. How crazy is that? So we've gone from east to west, and it takes about freaking 15 minutes on the middle track. That's actually the fastest way to get around the island, I reckon, but it all depends on the tides and what route you take, because there are other tracks that you can take when it's high tide, but I think on the beach, if you can stick to the beaches, they're your fastest way around the island and the middle track. But we just made it for the sunset. It's an absolute cracker, and me and Sarah are hungry as anything. We could eat the crutch out of a low-flying duck at the moment, and yeah, it would be a bad night to be a steak, let me tell you that much. Got the barbie fired up, and tonight we are having some porties, and they should go down an absolute treat. Now, I want to ask you guys a question about barbecues. It's a bit of a polarizing topic. Some people say they do, some people say they don't, but do you clean your barbecue? What is the go with that? Because a lot of people say, and a lot of people that make really good steaks, people that we've eaten off their grill, say they never clean it. And then there's others that say they always clean it. Now, let us know in the comments below, what is the right and wrong way? Now, I personally am pretty lazy, so I don't clean mine very often. And as you can see, like, it's got dust and sand and shit. This is probably from Ningaloo last year, this sand. And yeah, look, it's all stuck to it. So like, yeah, I never clean this thing. And this is what the inside looks like. Right now, you can't smell it, but the aromas coming off this barbecue right now is arousing. Honestly, it is. The flavors, I think personally that it gives it a bit of flavor, but I want to know what you guys think. Is that gross, or is that just the way you should be doing it? So Anyway, Sarah's cutting up a few taties in there, and she's going to be throwing them in the air fryer, making some homemade chips. And the sunset isn't as good as last night's, but let me tell you, it's still pretty good. We got a couple ships coming past in a minute. Looks like we got a freaking cargo ship out there, but like I said, I reckon we are the only caravan on this entire island right now, which is crazy to think. And yeah, I haven't seen any others. We've seen a little camper trailer, but that's about it. So let's get these steaks on. And I'm a 2 minutes each side sort of guy, but it does differ. If the steaks are really thick, I do cook them for a little bit longer, but rare to medium rare is what we sort of want. And I just smack a bit of salt on it and throw it straight on that hot grill.
Bit of a get off here, but we got
Nice, yeah, nice outfit. I'm going to start calling you the Wizard of Oz.
We've got some capsicum, some broccolini, and then I've just put some homemade chips in the air fryer, so this should be a pretty good dinner. It's a bit of like all of the crap that we had left over in the fridge. And it's funny because people always say, oh, all you guys eat is steaks, but we really don't. We have it like once a month, and that's just like the times that we show you guys.
But yeah, how good is this? The sun is setting. Well, the sun is set, and what a view! Look at this. This looks pretty agricultural. Just bloody couple capsicums just in quarters in the pan. But let me tell you, capsicum that's been absolutely char grilled is one of my favourite foods.
So good.
And then Sarah's made some chips. Got them in the air fryer, cranking up here. Look at that. That is going to chew up just nice. Rightio, so we've just thrown down on the barbie a couple bloody orange things, couple green things. So that's broccolini and char grilled capsicum. Like I said, these combo with a steak is just next level off this planet. I'm actually salivating right now. And Sarah's cooking up the chippies inside. So what I do is I get this barbie as hot as possible before I put the steaks on it. So right now, let me see, we're at about 250 degrees right now. So I reckon that's just about hot enough. And I just flip them once. So I put it one side. And with the Webbers, they've got like a little dead spot, like a little cold spot, like where it's not as hot. So I always put it straight over the flame and then shut the lid for 2 minutes. I'll put my timer on now, and then I don't only flip them once, and then they're off and resting. So let us know if I can improve my steak technique. Normally I get it pretty good, but let's see.
Elite.
Look at that.
Yum.
That is just a classic, meat and 3 veg. That's just a bloody, that's a staple. I don't think it actually gets much more Aussie than that.
Yeah.
Look at the colours.
Yum.
Vibrant, delicious, arousing.
Arousing.
All words I'd use. I'm getting fired up just looking at that. All right, moment of truth. Let's have a look.
Okay. Let's get a nice big. That looks pretty good.
Look at that. I reckon
Yum.
that's medium rare, or medium. I reckon
Probably medium.
Probably medium.
But that's alright.
Look at that. Have a little taste. Have a little go. Chippy salt. Look at this. Is this an Australian thing too? Because I feel like this is my childhood right here. Rightio, unfortunately our time here on Moreton Island is coming to an end. This is our last day, and the ferry's coming tomorrow morning quite early, and we've got to get off the beach. Well, we've got to get to the ferry along the beach on low tide. Now, a lot of people ask us how we keep our boat motor in tip-top shape. Now, one of the ways we're looking after our boat engine is actually putting oil in the fuel mixture to start with. But another thing we've been doing is actually running it out of fuel. Now, the good thing about the setup that we've got with this van is that we get to carry so much freaking water. And the good thing about having so much water is that I can actually crank this boat up and flush the engine with a bit of fresh water from the van. So that, giving her a bit of a flush.
Alright, it is the end of our Moreton Island time. We've just packed up, we're about to get on the ferry, so the episode is not over yet. We're still going to make it onto the ferry, not get bogged again. But how is this? We've literally had 6 days of sunshine, beautiful weather, and it has literally just started raining as we've stepped out to leave. So we've just lucked out this whole trip. It's been so amazing, but let's see if we can get on the ferry.
It's safe to say that Moreton Island has been one insane destination. And before we attempt the big beach run back to the ferry, here's a little recap at the epic time we've had on this island.
It's getting kind of dangerous. Feels like it's a loaded gun. My mind. My heart always wants to run. Oh, if you wanna count on one horse, right now into the sunset, if that's the kind of love you wanna wait for, hold on tight, girl, I ain't there yet. No, I ain't there yet. No, I ain't there yet. White horse. Someday, maybe you could have your way. Right now, just not the time. Some things a man just got to do. I wish you could change my mind. If you wanna count into the sunset, if that's the kind of love you wanna wait for, hold on tight, girl, I ain't there yet.
Interrupting the video for 1 second. These videos take about 3,500 clicks to make, and all we ask from you guys is 2 simple clicks: hitting that red subscribe button and also the like button. It's completely free to do. All it means is that you'll definitely not miss out on next week's video, and it goes a long way to supporting us, keeping us on the road and making these videos for you guys. Over 50% of you aren't subscribed to the channel. Like I said, it's free to subscribe and also like the video, and don't be scared to leave a comment as well. We read every single comment, we appreciate every single comment, and we are blown away by the places people are actually tuning in to the SKT videos from.
Rightio, the weather is absolutely terrible, but one thing it has made for is a lot harder beaches. So, you know, the sand gets a little bit wet, it makes it way easier to drive on. We wouldn't have had an issue anyway, but because we are going on low tide, well, pretty low tide. So anyway, we are making our way to the ferry, and it is absolutely pissing down, but I'm just making my own path here, because the one thing I want to show you about this new van is the wheel track. And a lot of people have been asking us how much it actually widens or where it sits behind the car. And in the sand here, I'm going to show you. So I'm just pulling up and I've made my own tracks here. I'll quickly get out and show you. So have a go at this. Hopefully you can see what I'm talking about here. So here's the Cruiser wheel tracks, right? And let's just follow it, follow it, follow it. As you can see, the van is just plowing a little bit extra on the side here, and that's why. And that's what's making this van so much better to tow on the beach. There's way less resistance, and I can feel it driving the car. And like I said, I've been towing vans on soft beaches for the last 4 years, on beaches I probably shouldn't, and I can feel it straight away with this van. I know I did get bogged on the first episode coming in, but I think anyone would have got bogged. The Y62 in front of me almost got bogged and he wasn't towing. But like I said, they're just widening the track just a little bit. And like I said, have a look at that. See how it's pretty much in line with the Cruiser. But anyway, have a go at this. We're on freaking a rainy beach, and I couldn't be happier right now, because like I said, we are getting off Moreton Island, and I can't believe the timing that we've had, because since we got here, the weather has been absolutely perfect, hasn't it, Sarah?
No, it's been so good. It was actually meant to rain yesterday, and so we planned our whole trip around that. We're like, okay, we're going to do everything for the first few days, and then on that last day, we'll just like work or something. And then yesterday ended up being no wind,
so glassy.
So
yeah,
it was so beautiful.
And we're packing up, and it's the worst when you're packing up and it's like beautiful weather. But anyway, we'll cruise along this beach now. We're about 1 kilometre from the ferry, and then hopefully we can get a nice spot above the high tide line to park up and wait for the ferry.